Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Is that somebody else coming? Here comes 3. No. And there you go. Somebody wants to join. I see this. What I got to do? Okay, admit. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay, where's Drew? Here comes Drew. There's Drew. Drew now. All right. Are we all cool? I'm not done. This is kind of intimidating to have all these people staring at me, and I'm not even in a position of responsibility like you are. Can you hear me, Drew?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so you're mic now? Okay, do I need to dim the lights or we're all okay?
You're good?
Yeah, I can. I think. Yeah, is that better? Is that better? That's better. We're doing it like the theater. Oh, who's that? Oh, Aisha. Okay, let me let Aisha in. She's already. Well, okay. Well, you know what? I'll just get out of the way and let these people. So what we might want to do is have a very brief introduction, and then they'll have questions for you. And if they don't, I will. Okay, we'll start with Leah. Leah, can you introduce yourself and where do you live?
Where do I live? You don't know where I live.
I know you know. I know where you live. I know all these things, but they're not as smart as I am.
Because you're a stalker and you look people up. Nah, I'm just playing.
What are you saying? Say I'm a stalker and I look people up?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're not like that other guy. Anyways.
Huh? I'm not that other guy? It's okay that you think I'm a stalker, that I'm looking you up.
Anyways, I am Leah. I am currently staying at NC State. And I'm majoring in conservation biology.
And are you a junior?
Because
I looked you up in my part of creeping on you. I tried to get your email, and I looked you up, and it said that you were a junior in environmental studies.
I'm technically a junior. Like I have junior credits because I did early college and I got the the associate's degree.
Yeah.
But technically, I am considered like a sophomore, I guess, because like I'm gonna finish in like 2.5 to 3 years rather than 4 years.
Okay, so that's Leah. Do you all know Leah? Okay, they're all nodding. Okay, we'll go to Brayley.
Hello, I am Braylee. I am UNCW. I am majoring in history. I am a junior. That's it.
Okay, and then Drew. Drew, are you in your dorm room?
Yes, I am actually. So, hey everyone, my name is Drew. I go to UNC Chapel Hill. I study political science, and I'm actually a senior this year, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah, and you're a resident advisor too?
Yes, I am.
That's kind of like you weren't really swimming to be a resident advisor. Is it hard work?
I'm actually on duty tonight, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah.
On Friday night you have duty?
Yeah, I have to work like 1 weekend a month, so I'm getting it out of the way now.
And what do you do when you're on duty?
Mainly just like patrol the building. Sometimes I'll be at like the front desk and like take care of stuff there. If people want to check stuff out, they can do that. Yeah, just like patrolling the building is really all I do. So
yeah, we did a whole thing last week on campus safety, and we talked about advisors. I'm trying to decide when I should continue to ask questions. Leah, do you feel safe where you are?
Actually, yes, I feel very safe. Like there's no like crime or anything. I don't know.
Even when people from Chapel Hill come over for the big ball game?
Oh, that's at the PNC. That's like kind of far. That's like off.
Oh, that's far, so you don't have to worry about that?
No, not at all.
Brayley?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty.
Who's calling you? Don't they know how important I am? Yeah, Brayley. What's campus like? What? Like what?
What?
What's campus like? What? Hello?
I mean, it's pretty.
Yes, absolutely. I am being honest with you. Yes. They're working at, we're talking to students from other places about what college life is like. Yes, we are. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll let her know. Sure, bye-bye. Oh my God. I have to rat somebody out. They have to go take a test. But not right now. I told Lily they want you to take a test. But I told them how important this was. That these people took an hour out of their busy schedules on a Friday to come be with us, right? So tell us briefly what college life is like.
Time consuming.
Okay, pardon?
Time consuming. Very
Time consuming?
Yeah.
Drew's about to graduate. You're going to graduate in May?
Either May or this summer actually. So I'm still like working it out, deciding like what courses I can take over the summer, stuff like that. But yes, by the end of this summer, like June, July or so, I will be graduated. So
Are you taking the LSAT now or prepping for the LSAT?
I'm gonna put a hold on law school mainly because like I'm gonna be so young going into it. I'm gonna be only 20 years old. So
I know.
yeah.
That's what's so cool.
Yeah.
You
So
can intimidate everybody.
I know, but like I don't have a lot of life experience, so like that's why I'm waiting on that. So I'm gonna get a master's in something, work that for a few years, and then come back to it.
Oh, okay. So are you gonna get an MPA?
I am actually, yeah.
And where are you gonna go to school for that?
UNC, they have like an online program and also like an in-person one.
Yep. Okay. Well, see, they're so far along, and Brayley and Leah, even though they're juniors, do you have to live? Brayley and Leah, do you have to live in like a dormitory with like fresh people?
Yes, I do at least. Yeah, I'm in a freshman dorm. It's not so bad though.
Are you in one of those villages?
I am in an honors village because
Right.
like I applied for the honors program, so like I stay in like a residence hall with like all the other people in like the honors program.
Right. And so there's a lot of nerds.
Yeah, there's a lot of nerds. Some people are kind of weird, but you know, we're all nerds. Yeah.
Well, yeah, of
I mean,
course.
it's
I mean,
the
if
early
I go to
college.
college, you can't be around weird people. That's why you came to the early college, right? You could have gone to any of those other places, and there's not that many weird people like there are here. Speaking of weird people, Brayley,
Oh, yay.
so tell us about your weekends and how exciting they can be.
My weekends, I catch up on all the sleep that I catch all the sleep, and I stay home and work.
Oh, okay. So
Very
you're working on your
exciting.
schoolwork on the weekend?
No, like work.
Oh, work. Where do you work?
I work at the UNCW's library's digital makerspace, 3D printing, laser cutting, podcasting.
Are you a work study student?
Yeah.
Tell them about work study. I tried to talk to them about how cool work study is, and I said the greatest place. Well, outside of Drew, do you get free room rent, Drew?
I used to, but they changed it now. So like due to like people's financial aid being like a little tampered with, they had to remove the free room. We get it half off now, but they double our salary to make up for it.
So you get paid. So I mean, if I was talking to them about work study, I said the best thing to do is to get work study. Are you doing work study, Leah?
Nope, they didn't give me nothing, but I do have a job.
It's tough. But anyhow, they can put work study as part of your program, and all these people. And I told them the best job to have is in the library where you can sit around and do nothing. Right, Brayley?
Yeah, I mean, I sit there, I 3D print things, and I play VR every now and then for
Oh, yeah?
$10 an hour.
Don't tell us that. You're supposed to be working all the time.
No, I play VR and 3D model and get paid for it.
Well, Drew can't do that. If Drew is playing VR, people might have like fun and stuff, right? Isn't it your job, Drew, to keep people from having fun?
If it's safe fun, then like I don't care. But like, I mean, if it's like, I mean, I don't know. Like, there's good fun and bad fun. Obviously, I'm not like a fun killer, but
No. I was only joking because people just have these really different ideas about what a resident advisor does. You know, but resident advisors are the hero. They make life safe for everybody.
yeah, and that's something I have run into in the shop. Like a lot of freshmen coming in sort of like see like the RA as like this like horrible like scary monster.
Yeah.
It's like the dorm police in a way. I'm not like that. I'm just trying to chill most of the time. I'll do my job and I'll do it well. That's like the approach that I take to it, at least.
But you're responsible for a safe environment, keeping
Yes,
the
I
place
am.
safe and allowing people to be studious.
Yeah.
And Leah, you're studious all the time, aren't you?
I try to be. I was supposed to be working on this essay, but I'm going to this meeting instead.
Oh, look.
I procrastinate, but it's okay though.
It's
I have
okay,
a
man.
planner,
Well,
so I know when I need to do things.
how many classes are you taking?
A lot. I'm taking like 3. I'm taking like 8 or 9, but those are including labs though.
Oh, okay.
Labs are basically like
A science where you have a science and a lab, and a math where you have a math and a lab.
yeah.
Well, Brody's taking history. You don't have to work that hard, do you?
No, I have. I do. I have 6
I know.
classes.
I'm kidding you.
Yeah.
I jest about much of this. Yes. So you're taking, and what history? How many history courses? How many courses are you taking?
I'm taking a Spanish course, a uni course, and then 4 history courses. I actually left one to do this. So
Look again. Look at their commitment to you. Look at their love for you. And then Drew, are you going to do any travel experiences, Drew?
Unfortunately, not right now. I want to do it for a long time, but I just don't have the money for it. So I'm waiting for like grad school opportunities. Hopefully, something will come up there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, no.
Is it expensive? Because I thought the trips through the schools were not as expensive as they were, but they are expensive.
It depends on the school. Like at Carolina, we have so many global connections that you can get a program for really cheap. But again, like that's just my school.
But wait, do you know Araceli Valverde?
No, I do not.
She is over. I think she runs those programs, and she's a graduate of Stokes Early College. She is a Fulbright scholar, and she went back. And if I'm not mistaken, she works. I don't know if she runs the program, but I definitely know that she works there. I'll send you a message about getting in contact with her. Maybe she can work it so that people will throw money at you.
All right, thank you.
Right. Well, we learned that they didn't throw money at Leah, did they?
Nope, they didn't give me nothing. I gotta pay for this all by myself.
I know. And Brayley, did they throw money at you?
oh really?
Well, see, really, I asked you 2 these questions because when we're doing our research, we find that the 2 schools who give the least financial aid are UNC Wilmington and North Carolina State University.
Yeah, they actually took away my financial aid because I got 1 scholarship from the Rotary Club.
Oh, that Rotary Club scholarship?
Yeah, so I got $400 for it, for like the scholarship, and then state was gonna give me $1,000, but because I got that $400 scholarship, they took away the $1,000 scholarship, so I got less money.
So should I discourage the students from like taking that scholarship?
Not necessarily. I mean, like if you get other scholarships, then that's fine, but yeah, state just doesn't give you anything at all.
No, state and UNC Wilmington do not give you a lot of money. And does Carolina give you a lot of money, Drew? Obviously not, because you can't go to Europe.
Yeah, so I received no money on the FAFSA. I would have gotten like only about 1 loan, and we chose not to take it. But I do know a lot of people that did get a lot of their financial aid due to their like is it EFC? If that's wrong, then like please tell me. But,
no. What is it? Your family contribution thing? Is that what you're speaking about? Or
yeah. But Carolina does have programs to like finance a lot of low-income students, colleges. We have one program called Carolina Covenant that aims to like pay off like a certain like section of the FAFSA's like total not total income, like total tuition when it comes to college. Yeah.
You graduate debt free if you get the Carolina Covenant, but that's for students below $60,000.
I think you have to be like 200% below like the national line or something. But I'm not.
It's 200%. It's 200% above the poverty level.
Yeah.
So poverty level for a family of 4, I think, is like $60,000. So I just kind of estimate and say that. Now I think the poverty level is $30,000. Anyhow, through all of my estimations, it's about $60,000.
And also, they just actually put in like a new like policy where if anyone's family makes under $8,000 combined for 2024 going on where they will pay off your entire tuition if you get in.
Right, you're in competition with Duke. Duke is giving away free scholarships, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are. Can you take classes at Duke?
I think you can through like some sort of like joint program, but I don't have any knowledge of
You
that.
haven't done that yet. Well, you know, North Carolina's in the news all the time, right? That North Carolina was in the news not long ago because of the Supreme Court case of affirmative action, which sued North Carolina. And then yesterday I read in the news that they were coming after the University. No, it wasn't. It was North Carolina State University, come to think of it. It wasn't North Carolina this time. Leah, they said that you guys get a lot more money than do the students at A&T.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
No,
I didn't get any.
it was big news. They were saying, oh, North Carolina State students get twice as much money per student as do the students at North Carolina A&T.
Well, isn't it a smaller school? So like it
Well,
would make
yeah,
sense.
that's what I
'Cause
said.
They have like less money to distribute.
Well, I know I'm not good at math, but that was my first conclusion. I said, you know, State has what, 31,000 students?
We have like closer to 40,000.
Okay. And then Carolina has what, like 28,000?
I honestly don't.
No. And then Braley, how many students do you have?
I don't know. We keep over admitting people.
Yeah, same with us. Yeah.
We have
You
so
got-
many people that there's not enough money to go around. So a lot of the people that need work study or financial aid don't have it because they admitted like 300 more people than they should have.
Well, that sounds like a class action lawsuit for me, Drew. When
Yeah.
you go to law school, you can come back and sue the school.
Exactly.
Exactly, because it's not fair for us. I will shut up now and let them ask questions. What questions do y'all have? Come on, Lucas, ask one question. You don't have any questions? What's college life like?
Party every night.
Wait, you party every night? She said, yeah, but Leah, what sorority are you going to join?
Uzma Kappa. No, I'm not into partying
Okay, I know you're not.
because I'm a loser.
I don't. You're not a loser.
It's okay though.
It's okay to be a loser because
Yeah.
when you're the winner, right? When all those people are all like hanging out, you'll be like a college graduate
Yep.
at grad school. Like Drew, who's going to go to the MPA, and Braylee's going to go to graduate school. Is Leah, are you going to go to graduate school?
I've considered it. They actually have an accelerated master's program, so like you can start taking like courses for it like your junior year or senior year.
Yeah, are you going to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. My advisor said just wait till next year though, because like it's a lot to like get adjusted to, and then you have to like apply and everything.
Well, you have is the MPA program? They have an accelerated program for the Master's of Public Administration?
That I don't think they do, but with the online program, like you can start at any time. So
Oh, you
start
can?
like, so it can be like spring, summer, fall, basically whenever you graduate.
You have to pay. Oh, when you graduate, you have to pay graduate tuition.
For the online, it may be like reduced because
Yeah.
like again, like you're not gonna be on campus, but I know like there is gonna be tuition in there. So
Huh. Now we have another student while I'm thinking about it that graduated from the MPA. She spoke to us earlier. I have all these people I have to put you in contact with. And then Braley, you're going to go into the graduate program, right? And where did we say you were going to go? No?
No,
You're not going to do that anymore?
I don't. Was I ever going to?
Yes. I thought you were going to go to the graduate program. That's why you wanted to go into the state program and get your master's in like museum studies. No?
No, I'm gonna get my bachelor's in history here and transfer to NC State and get an engineering degree.
You guys
Bachelor's.
can't all get engineering degrees. You realize if you do that, these three guys that are sitting back here at one of these
I
tables,
know.
you know that?
Yeah.
They're all going to be like, oh my God, they took my position, right?
Women in STEM.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
See, they know these things. Ask a question, y'all. I mean, I could ask a question as like, yes, go ahead.
How do you plan on coping with all that debt from NC State, Leah?
I don't know what he
Dad,
said.
yes.
She doesn't have any debt. He is asking how you're going to deal with all that debt.
I got a job, and I worked during like my senior year of high school, like saving up some money, so I had enough to pay for like the first year.
Yeah, and then after that, I told you that you can have the public service loan forgiveness, right? They forgive like $100,000 of my debt from
Yeah,
all the Ivy League schools, and so Leah can do that too. So why
yeah, because I want to be a park ranger, and I can do that. It'll forgive your loans like after 10 years, or like 120 payments or something on your loans.
Yeah, once you make 120 payments, they will forgive your loan after that.
Yeah, but I assume like I'll probably have my debt paid off before 10 years, so I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, I can keep asking questions. Eat more chicken. Ask a question. I don't know. You don't know? So, what was the biggest challenge that you had to overcome once you moved in? Now, like once you became a college student, what was the biggest challenge that you faced?
I can start off.
Go ahead, Drew.
Sorry. Okay, so the biggest challenge that I faced was by far adjusting to the social scene in Chapel Hill, because it's such like a huge school, and we're very big on sports, very big on a lot of stuff that early college just really doesn't have. And I told myself like going into it, like you're very like out of your element. You need to like take the little like extrovertness that you have and like stretch it to like 100 times that, because like you want to make friends, like you want to make like a name for yourself. So go out there like the first like week or so, maybe 2 weeks, like get out of your dorm, do stuff. I did that. I joined clubs, organizations. I got jobs, obviously. I'm an RA now. This past summer, I worked orientation. This like poster right here was from our little retreats.
Yeah.
And also this poster right here is like our group photo. So yeah, I worked in student affairs a lot. That's sort of how like I got like my name out there. And so that's how I did it.
Are you a different person now, Drew, than the person that I knew? Are you more?
Yeah.
I'm just not joking about it. I mean, and it was a conscious effort on your part to become more outgoing and social. Yes.
Yes. So like my overall advice is just like get out there, do stuff. Like don't say yes to everything, obviously, because everything's like broad. But like just be down for a lot of stuff. That's it.
And communicate.
Communicate, definitely. Yeah.
So, Braylee or Leah, what was your biggest adjustment?
Mine was the same. Like the first week here, I was not okay. There were a lot of social situations happening, and I just like moving all your things and interacting with so many people burned me out. So I spent my second week here walking up to random people at the dining hall and being like, "Do you want to be my friend? Do you want to do these things with
How
me?"
did that work out for you?
I mean, it worked. I made friends. They were in like the party crowd, so it didn't work out, but it
You
worked.
didn't hang out with it. It turned out the people that you approached were people that went out and partied all the time.
Yeah, I went to a party with them and it didn't go well, and I left. I went home.
Well, I get that part. That's what Leah said when Leah first went up to the States. She said that it was hard for her to make friends at first, but now not. Obviously not.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely takes time. Because, like, there's so many people, like, it's like you don't know who to, like, talk to.
And are there places where, I mean, Braylee said they approach people in the cafeteria. Did you approach people in the cafeteria? You probably didn't walk up to me and say, "Hi, will you be my friend?" But,
No, I don't think I could do that. Here lately, I met a bunch of friends. With the gym, they have like this outdoor adventure department, so they offer like fun like field trips to like the mountains and things. And I recently met a group of people on a camping trip that I went on that I've been hanging out since then.
was it people from your village, or was it people from your major, or was it other people? People from the honors program?
Yeah, it was people from the honors program. Like they were having an honors program camping trip, and we went with that program. It's called Outdoor Adventures. And
Did they make you jump off cliffs and stuff?
what was that?
Did they make you jump off cliffs and stuff, belay down and climb and do stuff that's scary?
We went whitewater rafting and ziplining, so nothing like too extreme. But in the future, like they do have like other trips, like climbing mountains and canyons and different things.
Well, whitewater rafting is scary enough for me.
It actually wasn't that scary because like when we went, it hadn't rained in a couple days, so the water was really low. So it was basically like tubing.
You're in a pond. You weren't in. It wasn't really white water. It was kind of like I don't know, kind of bluish water.
Yeah, like you could stand in it and touch the bottom.
Was it cold?
Yes, it was very cold. It was like 30 or 40 degrees outside. And the weekend that I went though, like originally it was going to be in like the 70s. So all I packed was shorts. And then they changed the forecast because apparently there's this cold front. So I was just in shorts the whole time. It was freezing. But I lived.
Outside?
What?
You slept outside?
Yeah, I slept outside.
Did they provide you with a sleeping bag, or did you have to bring your own?
They provided us with a sleeping bag. They had like a really good program for like renting out like camping gear, like tents, kayaks, sleeping bags, all kinds of cool stuff.
Did you have a good sleeping bag? Was it down-filled, or was it one of those like Walmart kind?
No, it was like one of the good ones.
That's why you pay. That's why you go to the good colleges, right?
Yep.
Forget those
Lots of
people
money.
at A&T. We have good camp sleeping bags, yes?
Yeah, their gym is really nice. It has like 5 floors.
Well, do you have like a student center and stuff that everybody goes and hangs out at?
Yeah, I'm actually in front of it right now. I could flip the screen if you guys want to see it.
Let's see the.
Where'd it go? I'm looking for the button. I don't know where it went. I know it's somewhere.
Okay. You know, it's not like this is UNC Charlotte or something where they have like 18 gyms all around you.
Yeah, I mean, we have like a really big gym.
You have a really big gym?
Yeah, we have like, I don't know, it's like one big gym, but they like added onto it like over the years.
Yeah. Now, I know that Drew goes to basketball games sometimes, right? There you go.
I go to like every single one that I can, really. So.
Do you go to the football games?
I'm actually going to the one tomorrow against Campbell. So
yeah. Well, they might win that one.
I mean, we better win. It's like 99 to 1 odds, so we better win. Yeah.
Like people in Chapel Hill are probably like borderline suicidal because they were in like the top 10, and then they lost to Virginia. Go Wahoos! And then they lost to Georgia Tech too. Right? And then, I mean, we can't have that because after Carolina's disastrous basketball season last year, we can't have a disastrous football season, right? And Leah, you have that same issue. My brother is a big State fan, and he's going, you know, if we win one more game, we'll be bowl eligible. And I'm going like, and there's like 800 teams in the bowls. It's not no.
Yeah, they did bad.
You're not that bad.
Well, they had this one quarterback that was really bad that like didn't know how to pass the ball or something, and then they kicked him out, and they have a new quarterback now, and he's doing a lot better.
Excuse me, that was the guy from Virginia.
Oh yeah, they kicked him off.
Just because a few people get shot on the football team and 3 of them get killed, he goes to North Carolina State, where obviously it's a safer environment, right?
Yeah.
And then he gets benched because he can't play football like he's supposed to.
Yeah.
You guys are harsh.
Well, I don't know.
I'm kidding.
People are low-key bullying him though, because like they have.
I know they are.
Like, you know about the Snapchat story?
No.
So like Snapchat has these stories that you can like post on, and it's like everybody from like NC State, and people were like saying like they were like hating on him, like saying him, like, death threats. It was crazy.
Even worse, you could go to East Carolina. No, I'm not kidding. They had this guy, and he missed a field goal, and it cost them the game against North Carolina State. And then the next weekend, I think he missed 2 field goals in that game, and they got beat by North Carolina State. He scored like 12-10 or something like that. And then the next week he missed a field goal, and then the third week he missed a field goal. And they were literally they were saying on nationwide TV, well, we want to talk about the climate at East Carolina. He's just a college student. There's no need to give him death threats because he missed like field goals and stuff like that. So, but see, Braylee, you don't have a football team, do you?
Nope.
You got a basketball team, right?
Probably.
Yeah, what do you mean probably?
I don't pay attention.
UNC Wilmington has like a great basketball team.
I know they have one.
Huh?
I don't know, just because my friend cheers for them.
Your friend cheers for that? Now, And are you going to be a cheerleader? Y'all are not cheerleaders, are you? No. Drew, did you think about being a cheerleader?
No.
No, not at all. I'm sorry. I just thought it might be fun. You get to throw people, yes.
Being thrown in the air.
Pardon me?
Not necessarily.
It's fun. Yeah. So, Andrew, certainly you have a question. Well, Piper was talking about you earlier, Drew. She said, I've known Drew since like first grade.
Wait, what was your name?
Piper?
I just remember you put in all the spelling bees throughout elementary school.
So you were famous, even in elementary school.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were the spelling bee champion.
Yeah.
She said that they just stopped like writing new names on the spelling bee trophy, that they just put your name on there and just left it permanent.
Yeah.
And the students that get it now, it still goes to Drew Nail, even though their name is like Charles Cleveland or something. Okay, I'm sorry, I interrupted Andrew, who certainly had a question.
Well, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Big question.
Okay, I have a question. How likely is it for someone from the early college to get upperclassmen?
How likely is it for somebody from the early college to get into upper class dorms the first year?
Impossible.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
And Drew?
I have a different answer based on like what I've been told by admissions. So you can apply as a first year or a transfer applicant. If you apply as a first year, then you have to live in a freshman dorm like the one I'm in right now. If you apply as a transfer, you have the ability to try to get an upperclassman dorm. I know that's not always possible, but here we do have some options available, whether it's through like an off-campus partnership, something like that. But yeah, so first year not possible. Transfer, you have like a little bit.
So should people apply as transfer students, or should they apply as freshmen with credit?
That is up to them. Honestly, it just depends on like what like benefits they want to go for. With a transfer here, at least, I know you can like keep your car on campus. You can live off campus if you want to. So there's that, and I mean, I can't give like a yes or no answer. Like it's really just like up to like people if they want to.
It does depend on the people, but some students are interested in applying as transfer students so that they can live off campus and stuff like that. But it's so much fun to live on campus, isn't it?
Yeah, so I applied as a first year just because like I wanted to live on campus, and like we have like North Campus freshman dorms here and South Campus freshman dorms. South Campus is like the more like social-ish sort of vibe going on, so I stayed there. I made a lot of friends there, so I'm glad that I did first year.
And do you have a meal plan?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
About Braley, do you have a meal plan?
I do. I love it. It's like it saves so much money in the long run. I eat a lot.
Can you go out and eat like good food, or do you have to eat cafeteria food all the time?
It depends on the plan you get. I have the silver, which means I get 3 fast food meals a week, and I get infinite dining hall, so I get a little bit of both.
So you can eat anything you want to, as much as you want to in the dining hall.
Yeah, you can take it home too. Like they don't make you sit there.
They let you like fill up your like to-go basket.
Yep.
Dang.
They'll give you a box.
They give you a box?
If you ask for a
those
box,
too.
they'll give you a box. Yeah.
Leah, you get to do that too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but ours like isn't quite as good. It's just like unlimited in the dining hall, and then we get $500 dining dollars a semester, so we can either spend it at like a gas station. Like
What?
they have this little like it's not like a gas station. It's like a gas station store. Like they have like the little snacks, and then there's like I would say like 4 like little restaurants that you can like spend your dining dollars
On
on.
campus?
They're on campus, yeah. But it's not like they're not like real restaurants.
Yeah.
Like they have like NC State owned like
Yeah. It's
stuff.
still cafeteria food, even though it's cafeteria Mexican food, right?
Yeah.
Which is, of course, assumption. Now, Drew, you have a 1 card, right?
I do, yeah.
And what can you do with that 1 card?
So basically, we now have like digital 1 cards you can do as well. We have like an
Your
app.
phone?
Yeah, they're brand new. Started just this year. So you can do like a physical one or like a digital one, and the main purpose of one card is to like, well, one is like our student ID, obviously.
Yeah.
Other one, you can actually like scan it to get into our dining halls. That's sort of like how like our meal plan works as well. So
And then check out books in the library.
you can do that as well, yeah.
Yeah, and so you do all the other kind of stuff with your one card. And do you,
Yeah, that's what I do with this.
that's wait, what's your is yours a pack card? What's yours called?
It's the Wolfpack one card.
Wolfpack one. Oh wait.
Yeah.
So yours is the Wolfpack one card, and yours is just the generic. That it's not a Target Wolf card.
No, we just call it a one card, yeah.
You just call it a one card. And Brayley?
Ours is just a one card.
Wow. Leah, that's kind of special that you have like a pack card and everybody else just has the one card.
Yeah, I
You
know.
got a picture of your wolf on it?
So they did me dirty with my student ID. Like, this
Oh,
does
no.
not look like me at all. It's so bad.
It is you. Okay. I thought it was some other lady.
It says student.
Oh, okay. And not only that, this is what I'm most jealous of, is that you all have access to the library, right? And you can get all kinds of, they all know that I'm just so jealous about the library. Leah and I tried to work it out so that I could use Leah's card every once in a while, but it's too complicated, right?
Oh, yeah, but it logs you out.
I know it logs me out immediately. So, and they have double authentication, you know. So one of the great things about being a college student is you have access to the hidden web. You can get like stuff from all over, check out books online. And do you have, I was going to say for Drew and Leah, y'all have interlibrary periods, right? Or interlibrary loan, or I know you have interlibrary loan where they can get a book for it. They can do that for Brady. But can't students from Carolina go to North Carolina State and check out books, and keep people from North Carolina State go? Don't know?
I have no idea.
I have no clue.
What?
You should just go do that. You should just go over to walk over to the other library and walk up to the desk and say, "Give me a book."
I
No,
know mine's like open to the public, so like anybody can just like walk in.
no, they're not.
Mine is.
So your
Mine
ID to get in
is.
the library,
No, I don't have to do anything at all. You just walk in.
right? But what if
That's-
peasants come in there?
Doesn't
It's
matter.
Peasants.
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 Peasants come in all the time.
Peasants come in all the time. Well, we watched a movie about a guy that lived in the library, right? Didn't we do that? Did I make you watch that? Might have made Leah and Brayley watch it. I think.
Oh,
Drew,
I haven't seen that one.
you remember that one about the guy that went to Harvard and like lived in the library?
Our library is open 24 hours.
Yeah, it is. But how many libraries have you got? You've got like 6 libraries, don't you?
Hmm?
How many libraries do you have? Counting.
I
I
have 3.
You have 3, and in Carolina they have the graduate library, the undergraduate library. You got Wilson,
We-
right?
We have like 10 in
I know.
total, but like the main part of campus only has 3.
Yeah. And the main one is Wilson. Johnson, ask him a question.
What keeps you up at night?
What keeps you awake at night? These are the questions that we have for people that are in much more stressful situations than you are. People that have like jobs, and not that you all don't have jobs, but do you stress out about school?
No.
Yeah.
don't?
I'm like fast asleep every night.
Oh, you're fast asleep every night? Well, that's a good thing. And
Get my
Drew?
10 hours.
Okay, well, I'm on duty tonight, which means I have to hold like our duty phone, which means like if someone has like an issue at like 2 a.m, they call that. So
So you're on call.
yeah, so
Like a
that's what
doctor.
keeps me up at night at least. So
So, right? They can call you and they say like, somebody's throwing up in the bathroom.
most of the time it's like I got locked out of my room and my roommate's not
yeah,
there, so I have to like let them in with like a master key or something. But every now and then we'll get like a stupid call being like, "Yo, like I want some ketchup, give it to me," and I'm like,
They call you and ask for ketchup.
"Yeah, that happened last year."
Did you have to tell them where the ketchup was?
I wasn't in RA last year. Like this is
Oh,
like a story from like
it's
another
somebody else,
like
right?
time. Yeah.
Well, do you have like Uber people that make delivery and not Uber? What do you call it? DoorDash and
Yeah.
Uber, right? In your dorm? Gosh, life has changed so much. You know, we didn't have people coming in and out of rooms. When I was in East Carolina, they had these little like delivery vehicles, these little robots. Do y'all have robots? No. I guess that's just the thing at East Carolina. East Carolina has, and you know what the main students at East Carolina do, don't you? They push them into ditches and stuff like that, and then they can't get out. The poor old robots, and people's food is sitting in the back, and they're going, "Where's my food? Where's my food?" And they're calling, and they do a GPS on the little lost robot, and he's laying there in the ditch like Yoda or something, going, "Help me!"
That's what they do with the scooters.
They do that. With y'all got scooters?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They put them in the trees.
They put them in the trees.
Yeah.
Why do you put a scooter in a tree?
And then they put one like on the roof of a building before.
And do they have GPS on the scooters or not?
They do. Like they'll have like a truck that comes by and like picks them up and like replaces their battery like when they run low.
Huh. And how much does it cost you to ride a scooter?
I don't know. I never rode one.
You never rode one?
Mm-mm.
Do you have bikes? How do you get from camp place to place? You have a bike and you have a bike? No.
I skateboard.
Pardon? You skateboard? Is it one of them motorized skateboards?
No, those are scary. I would like get a concussion.
Yeah. I was at Chapel Hill one day, and I was crossing the street, and this guy went by me like 40 miles an hour on a skateboard. And if it had hit me, it would have been a disaster. Right? Because he'd hit me right on the ankle, probably broke my ankle and stuff, and then he'd have fallen down, and then I'd had that on my like complex. It'd be an issue. So you have a skateboard, Leah. Brayley and Drew, how do you get from building to building?
I use my legs to get everywhere. Yeah, because our bus system, like I appreciate it, but like sometimes it just like is not running on time. So I feel like so I rely on myself more than like the bus.
Right, and there's so many people getting on those buses. Like you go to the bus stop and it's like 67 people there at the bus stop. So it's like I don't want to have, and they get all smelly, like crowding on the bus and stuff. I don't want to deal with that. If you're walking, and how far is it from like north to south campus, Drew?
I'd say from where I am, I'm like the southest of the south. I'd say like
The south.
I'd say like 15 minutes of a walk. So.
And Leah, it's like 167 miles from one side of campus to the other.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I have like these two classes on Monday. One is like at the North Campus, and then one is at Central Campus, and they're like a mile apart, and I only have 15 minutes to get to one from another. So I'm like looking at as soon as that one class gets out
to get it to the other. And so you're not.
And there's not like a bus that can take me either, so I just gotta like.
I mean, the problem is the bus has to go to all these places. It doesn't go to where you want it to go. It's got to make like other stops in other places. And
the buses are not efficient unless you're going to like Centennial Campus where like the engineers are, which is like a whole nother part of the city.
Right?
Yeah.
So all the engineers are in here. Can they live self-contained? There's not where they want to live when you want to get on campus.
They have an engineering village where like all the engineers can like live together. And then they also have like apartments. Once you become like an upperclassman, like you can stay in an apartment on Centennial Campus, which is closer to like the engineering classes.
Well, don't married students get better housing?
Yeah.
So
yeah, people with kids.
Married, that I will marry them. Yeah. Andrew and Jake can get married and they can move into married housing and stuff like that and live there and live in good housing.
Oh, and then we get more financial aid because you can file separately from your parents.
Yes, and you get more financial aid. Right, Drew? Don't the married students have greater housing?
Typically yes, but I have no clue where they stay.
You have no clue where they stay. They stay away from all you young people.
Oh, maybe our graduate housing, but like
it is. A lot of times they let the married students live in graduate housing, which is it's not in the same part of campus.
No, it's like behind the Dean Dome, like south of South Campus.
And so it's even more southier than your south.
Yeah, you would have to like have a car to like get around at that point.
So you're close to the Dean Dome though.
I'm like right next to it. Like if I walked like 5 minutes like down there, then I'm at the Dean Dome. So
how close are you to the like soccer field, Torrance soccer field? That's over on the other part, isn't it?
Not too far. I'd say I'm like probably like 7-8 minute walk.
Yeah.
So
How come the women's team lost to Pitt?
I mean, Pitt's good. Like they beat us
Okay.
last year. So
Pardon? I
Pitt beat
know.
us last year.
I know it's tragic. Yeah, I follow sports, right? And the basketball team plays the 8th, right?
I should know, but
It's okay. You know, I don't have a life. I mean, you guys are all like college students and like work in the library and like have jobs and stuff like that. But you know, I can pay attention to stuff like that. Who has questions? There you go. Do you have a question, Edward? Yeah, Edward has a question. No, Edward doesn't have. Well, see, Edward wants to go into the same thing that you want to go into, Leah. He wants to be a tree hugger. He wants to be a tree hugger.
Like a forester?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. State has a really good forest program with the College of Natural Resources.
Yeah, and we have a graduate student in there right now, Missy Pop. We never got. Did you ever find Missy?
I don't think I did, no.
Okay, right. Like all these people, we have all these predecessors, and so you know we're talking about that. So they've given up their days to be with you. Come on, Joe. Come on, Sarah. Yeah, you have a question?
Yeah.
You already asked a question? They have given up their entire like days on a Friday. Yeah. Yeah. Question. What? Edward.
I don't have questions. I'm not just adding person.
Just say. I'm trying to think of something else. Okay, I'll ask you this. See, I have to help them because they're just borderline retarded. And so, and they're mildly antisocial. So I mean, I'm working on it. I'm trying. See, y'all didn't even have this. Y'all didn't even have a class to prepare you. Pardon? Y'all just like walked right into college. But now this whole class, I spent all semester trying to teach them how to like be a human being, right? And to learn how to like be prepared for college. Yes, go ahead.
I have a question.
Okay.
All right. So I'm considering going into the honors program. What would be the benefits of staying in the honors village and not somewhere else?
At NC State?
Yeah.
Okay, so the honors village, the main con of like staying there is that the dorms are like a little bit smaller, but it's not terrible. But the benefits, it's just like you're with like people that are like have similar like goals and mindsets as you. Like the people are like less inclined to be like out late partying, like screaming and running through the halls, because that does happen on college campuses. People are just crazy. Also, the dorms are closer to like all the main buildings, like the student union and the gym and different things like that. Also, another perk is that you get to register for classes earlier than everyone else, so you are have a higher chance of getting like the classes that you want.
And isn't that an issue? Don't first year students or students that are admitted as first year have priority over transfer students and applying for classes and all that kind of stuff too?
I don't think so. I think it's just by credits.
Pardon?
It's just by credits at state. So like the people that have like 30 or less credits register at this date, 30 to 60 register at this other date, and then 60 to 90.
So they give precedence to people that have credits.
What?
They give precedent to people who have credits. Do you have drop ad? Do you know what drop ad is?
No.
When I was in college, we had drop ad, and that was when you wanted to drop a course or add a course after your schedule, and they had this big, huge gym, and there were like 10,000 of the 20,000 people in there trying to drop or add a course, and it was vicious. It was like wolves at the, yeah, I'm sorry. Which I guess a wolf is an apt metaphor for like Leah, but like for most of it, yeah, it was fierce. So you don't have that kind of stuff. It's all done online.
Yeah, it's all online. So basically for me, my registration actually opened today at 9 a.m. So I had to get up, like I set a timer on my phone.
Up at 9?
Or like, I mean, not that it's that early, because like I'm usually up by that time, like working on homework, but I was like 9 o'clock on the dot. I had all my classes planned out in the shopping cart, and I hit submit just to like make sure that I was at my classes.
You set everything up, and then when it came 9 o'clock, you hit the button. And this is all the classes for next semester?
Yep, for next semester.
Rayleigh, do you do that kind of stuff? Have
Yeah.
you read? Yeah.
Mine opens November because ours isn't November. Ours opens like the 9th. I think is the second earliest, and that's mine. So I've got a timer set for like 12 when I can submit everything.
And so you got everything set up. Do you do that too, Drew?
Yeah, so I did that like earlier, but now like I'm a senior, obviously. I think I'm the second group to go, and we're actually in the registration period right now. So I still have to plan like a few courses out, but yeah, basically the same thing that Leah and Rayleigh said.
How many tickets do you get to graduation? And have you bought your gown and robe yet?
I have no clue, and I have not bought my capping gown.
You haven't thought about that yet? I thought they started hitting you up like fall of your freshman year. You have to go get your like gown and robe down at the like student store. They don't measure you for it or anything, you know. And they give you maybe 6 tickets. I don't know, it's crazy when you're like go to a big school. And when you graduate, do you walk up on stage or you just stand up?
It depends on like what graduation you do. So we do like a large graduation in the Keene Stadium, which is like every single undergraduate that's graduating. And then you have like your like department specific graduations. So I'm poli-sci, for example, and like within poli-sci they have like public policy, archaeology, history, all of that. So they would have like those major specific graduations, and I believe like at that point you would walk.
Yeah. Was poli-sci hard? Because I had a friend that wanted to go into, she was a pre-law student. She was in the poli-sci department, and she got out and she majored in psychology, and her second major was in theater. And it was really hard for her in the poli-sci department. But you made it through all this time.
No, poli-sci to me is easy. Like that's just like my jam. It's like my thing that I just like get really easily. Only thing is like get ready to read. You have so much reading to do if you're poli-sci, and also like get used to being a better writer, always improving on like essays and stuff like that.
But there's no politics in the political science department?
There is at times, but a lot of your like politics courses are going to be like history of this nation, history of other nations, like how those two histories sort of like interact in a way. So you'll take stuff like comparative politics, international relations. I'm in a course where it's just like public opinion, which means like political polls, how they're analyzed and interpreted, stuff like that.
I actually took that course. That course was fun. I took some courses in political science. And Braley, I don't think I ever took any courses in history until I got into graduate school.
Yeah, no, it's not really worth it.
What?
No.
Don't take any history courses. You're not having fun in your history courses, or you're having fun?
I'm having fun. I like them. It's just the history department in most colleges right now is really on the rocks. So the history department in most colleges, especially UNCW, is on the rocks. And if you want to do a specific history, like I'm in ancient studies, I can't do any ancient studies because it doesn't exist anymore.
So they don't have teachers in, well, what do they have? Like popular history and stuff like that?
Like I'm taking a Russian course, I'm taking a capitalism course, I'm taking an American environmental history course for Edward. He'd mentioned earlier he wanted something with like parks. UNCW is amazing for environmental stuff.
No,
Right.
NC State's better.
Oh!
It's
No, we're second in the country behind A&T.
not. We have nature reserves like everywhere. Like one of the leads of the department lives on a nature reserve.
We have
great.
nature reserves too.
Well, you know what? Y'all are arguing that. I get to pick on. No, it's okay. This always happens between schools. But you know
But
what?
Wilmington's good for like marine biology.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But do you know what, Drew? One of our state senators, when they were talking about building a North Carolina zoo, he said, we don't need to build a North Carolina zoo. We just need to put a fence around Chapel Hill.
Okay, well, that senator is obviously lacking a few brain
was
cells.
Jesse Helms.
Obviously, did not go to early college, so
I know, I'm kidding.
yeah.
That was Jesse Helms. You know who Jesse Helms is?
No, and honestly, I don't really care
Drew,
after that
Drew,
comment.
you're majoring in political science. He's North Carolina's most famous politician.
I haven't taken like local stuff. I know like
Okay,
the big
he's old
stuff.
and he died. He's old and he died, so he doesn't bother you anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
he wasn't. What he was really good at was constituent services. You know what constituent services is?
Yes.
When you call him up and you say, dude, can you do stuff for me? Lily, Oh no, I'm making you miss your whole test. So you need to ask a question.
What was the hardest transition?
What was the hardest transition? Not the thing that keeps you up at night and what was just a transition, but the hardest transition.
Social life, definitely.
Right?
That was
See?
definitely the hardest because
So
I mean,
coming from social college, you did not have a social life?
it's not that I didn't. It's that I've been around these people for 3 years. I know all of them. I don't know anyone here. There's so many people here. They're all like extremely extroverted. So walking around not being an extrovert is really painful because like the college classes, you're already taking college classes. It's no different.
Right.
That's not a transition. It's just the social life, like coming from a graduating class of 20 to 30 people to this was just not.
5 to be exact. Ours is 25.
Theirs is 25. Now, do you have a lot of students from other places? And I'm not being xenophobic, but I'm just talking about, are there a lot of students from New Jersey and Ohio and Qatar and Quebec? So
Everywhere.
There's a lot of people
A
from
lot of London.
and why is that? Apparently, no, that's what she said. We have good schools and people, can go. They know that if they go to a school in North Carolina, that they can get a quality education and they don't have to pay their in-state tuition. They can go down here and pay out-of-state tuition and it's still cheaper than what they would get in a place like New Jersey or someplace like that. Do you have surfers, Brayley? Do you got beach bums?
We have beach bums, and then we have people that want to be beach bums. Like there's one dude that sits
That want
outside
to
of
be
all the dorm
Bum? Yeah.
bills. It's weird.
Well, Drew, when I was in Chapel Hill, I had this friend from Kansas, and she came to Chapel Hill because it was 10 times more exciting than Kansas.
Well, I mean, I believe it. One of my best friends, who's also an RA, I mean, she's a transfer from Arkansas because she didn't want to go to Arkansas State University or something.
No. I mean, what is it? There's the University of Arkansas, and that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, she said, this is like what she said, not what I interpreted.
It's okay. I'm relatives there. I get it.
Yeah, and the RA that I'm on duty with tonight, she's all the way from Washington State, so she's obviously a long way. So.
And so, what did that girl say about going to school in Arkansas?
She said like Arkansas is just like cowboys, really. And she's not a cowboy, so that's why she came here.
And you know what they do? They wear pigs on their head, and they go,
they do.
"Woo-wee!" That's their like cheer. Do y'all howl at North Carolina State when is it like?
some people do, but it's not like a whole lot though. But at the same time, I haven't been able to get into any of their football games because it's all lottery based and it's in such high demand. I can never get tickets.
Even when you're losers?
No, I can't get tickets at all. I did get a ticket to their basketball game.
Of course, but basketball's more fun. You went to the exhibition game?
I didn't go to that. Well, they're having one Monday night that I'm going to. Yeah, I think that's what.
Might be the exhibition game. Or Monday. Is Monday the 8th?
I
think that's their first game.
I think it's like the 7th or 6th.
Yeah, I think that's the first game, the first regular season game. They might have already had their first exhibition season. And did you go to what's the opening night Carolina thing, Drew?
Oh, you mean is it live action for the basketball?
Yeah, that.
No, so that was during Halloween weekend, and that was my lowest point of this RA job. I can't go into it because like I have like an NDA agreement.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty bad. I did not go to bed until 5 a.m. So.
Oh my God! You have a non-disclosure agreement on being a resident advisor?
Yeah, but like, I honestly can't tell you like.
I said no. I don't expect you to. I'm just thinking that it's just like you missed the game because you had to work Halloween weekend.
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially, yeah. Now, Leah, did y'all have a big party on Halloween? I mean, it's not famous. You're not great at partying like East Carolina.
Yeah, I did get invited to a party, but Halloween weekend I actually went home because it was my mom's birthday weekend, and I was just gonna go spend some time with my family.
Good job. I told them all about like being in college. That once you get there for the first week, the next week it's like your mom going, "Hi, Drew, are you coming home this weekend?" Do they do that?
Yeah.
Yep. And I said, you have to live. Now, Brayley has gone a bit too far. It takes Brayley too long to get home, so Brayley doesn't come home. But Leah and Drew, they're just close enough so that they can come home if they need to. But then when their mom calls and say, can you come home this weekend? It's like, Mom, it's such a bother to try to get home. It's like an hour and a half on the bus or the train.
Yeah, I take the train.
I know. Leah's cool. She takes a train. So they've committed to an hour and their hour is up. Do you have any further questions for them, or do you have like a summary question? Or how do you get to be like cool like them?
What's been your favorite thing about college so far? Or since you've been there for a little bit here.
What's your favorite thing about college?
Probably my job.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's a work study.
VR games all day.
I don't play them. I test them to make sure they work for the people.
Thank you. And that's coming from, I saw your pictures, and these guys came all the way down there to see you. And what did they do? They sit around and played games. I saw them play.
She took the picture.
I
Did you
know.
see
but
the massive hole in the
that's a
beach?
curious thing. She hadn't seen people who drove 250 miles to come see somebody and then decided to play card games like Magic the Gathering or like that, right?
Decided to dig a manhole in the beach.
That was those.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, digging a manhole, and they threw Andrew under the bus. They said that they wanted to do more exciting things, but Andrew wouldn't let them.
Oh, we did not say that.
Yeah, you did. That's exactly what you said. Yes. So
Andrew needs a break. They were bothering Andrew the whole time.
well, hang on. We need to come see you. Can we come see you? If we come see you in like December, will you show us around? We can't come see Brayley because then we'd have to get like a rental bus to do that. But we can come see Drew and Leah.
Yeah, you should come see us.
Yeah, you should definitely come see me.
We're planning on December 4th. We want to go to Duke, Carolina, go to State, and on the way back from State, we're going to go to the Women's National Championship in soccer, which is going to be held in Cary. And if God is willing, the North Carolina Tar Heels will be playing. And God is not too kind and happy with me right now, so it'll probably be Pittsburgh versus Notre Dame or something like that. But I'm just saying. So we're planning on coming up on December 4th, and you can show us around on that day.
That's a Monday, right?
It is a Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
I should be free. I might have an exam in the morning though, because that's like exam week.
I'll see you in the morning. We'll go to Dork University and have them.
Yeah, do that first.
We don't have any students at Duke, but I have like my
Oh
friend.
yeah, you're BFF.
Yeah, my BFF's at Duke. I have like 2 or 3 of them now. I discovered that there's another one, Leah. My real other BFF. I was looking for him, and I found out that he's a professor of religion in the divinity school at Duke University. And so I wrote him a letter, and he said, sure, he would show you around.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So thank you, Drew. Thank you, Brayley. Thank you, Leah, for spending time with us. We really, really appreciate it. Y'all, this is for y'all cheer. Thank you so much. Tell them this is the great experience. It's the greatest experience that you've had in the early college.
Greatest experience ever.
Okay, thank you, y'all. I appreciate it.
All
Bye,
right.
guys. Great.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye. You don't have to. It's my responsibility to tell you if that's what you're supposed to do. It is.
Maybe you know what I just realized?
What did you just realize?
Me and Hyper not gonna be able to go on that trip because we got clinicals and we can't miss clinicals. We can't leave before
Then we'll leave after. Put you on here. One for the rest of the read. I don't care. I'll just jam. Yeah. We'll just jam. Our experiences won't be as long, but we'll still have that.
Okay.
So I think you got
You and your guys 11:15, right?
Yep.
11:30. I'll tell the principal that make him happy too. Right? Are you happy about that? Who's your partner? Is it your partner? Who are y'all? Skinny and Ledge? Skinny and the Ledge? What is it? Who's Skinny and who's the Ledge? Huh? Turner and Hoots, that too? Who's turning who's who's? And what are you?
Me?
Yeah. Who are you? You look like a secret agent.
Well,
Yes.
I was. I'm just wearing this.
That was so weird when Drew said that he had to work that weekend, but he couldn't talk about it because he had to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, someone must have died or something, probably.
Okay. The thing's still recording.
There, I didn't say anything that bad. I just thought it was really unusual. Man, it's recording, so I stop now. Stop recording. This recording will be saved. Yes. Okay. So stop recording.